My name's Steve Clarke. I live in West London, and we met the Megawave team at Grand Designs this year, 2025. Because of them, we now have two beautiful R290 18 kilowatt heat pumps installed outside, just on the perimeter of our property. Yep. So the old system, the old gas system, was fine. I mean, it was relatively new and was working fine. It was serviced every year, but again, it was two gas boilers, so quite a high carbon footprint, and again, the water pressure that we had. It was almost impossible to run two showers simultaneously, and sort of getting some of the hot water across to the furthest radiators wasn't great. So we definitely needed to have a water booster, something to boost the pressure, but it made sense to also do it at the same time as we introduced the air pumps to replace the sort of efficient or relatively efficient but gas and fossil fuel gas boilers that we were using or had used historically. There were a few companies who I'd had conversations with, including at Grand Designs, but by far the people who gave me most confidence and seemed to know what they were talking about relative to the installation that I needed were Megawave. And they definitely understood whether it would work, how it would work, and gave me a lot of confidence. So we progressed from there, and I'm very, very glad that we went ahead with Megawave. I think they've done an excellent job. The installation process took 6 days, so it was quite a big installation. There was a fair amount of pipework that had to be moved and replaced, as well as the installation of the water booster to improve the pressure, which has nothing to do with the air source heat pumps. That was a problem we'd always had in this house. So the installation took 6 days. The guys were very courteous. They were excellent at their job. They knew what they were doing. The issues, a couple of times we had to decide placement of certain items, and they were very good at making sure that I was happy and the questions were asked such that the result was excellent. So within 6 days, we had the two heat pumps up and running, the water booster also running perfectly, and yeah, we had hot water throughout the house. He sort of tested the radiators. Obviously, we're midsummer and it's 25 degrees, so it's difficult to know how good the radiators will be. But I'm sure and confident that they are good, and if not, then the Megawave team will be back here to sort it out. They've been very responsive so far. So I would definitely recommend a Megawave based on my experience. I think, firstly, the initial interactions, they definitely knew what they were talking about, and they were absolutely able to walk the walk. They were experts in their field. Definitely, the team that came out here were very competent plumbers, electricians, and heating engineers. Such that I always felt confident that they knew what they were talking better than many of them plumbers and electricians that I've had in this house over the years. So definitely an excellent team, highly recommend them, and as I said, thus far I'm very pleased with the way the installation looks, the way it works, and how responsive the team will be. Hopefully winter proves that actually this was also a very good decision. I've got some Megawave putting in a bunch of solar panels as well later in the year. So you can hopefully tell from that I have a lot of confidence in the Megawave team, and that I'm pleased with the way things have proceeded, certainly with the air source heat pumps that I had installed.